50% of the homeless population in Michigan are children and adults in families, but many shelters only accommodate singles. TV6's Iron Mountain Kingsford Bureau reporter Abby Miller shows us one shelter in the UP that is meeting that need.
What originally brought me to the UP was I was told there was a lot of work up here and a lot of cheap rent.
But Mike and his wife soon found themselves homeless and with triplets on the way. But homeless shelters for families are not easy to come by.
When the school started this year, 90 kids in just Menominee County were defined as homeless. Most missions in Michigan and Wisconsin, or most missions period, only take singles. Either it'll be a mission for men, women, or they'll have the facility for both, but not for families.
That's when the Abundant Life Church in Menominee decided to start the Abundant Life Mission, a shelter for anyone, including families, especially for those like Mike and his wife with 2 toddlers and now triplets. According to Pastor Dave, the mission provides physical needs, but also spiritual needs.
Our goal is to make it where they may be a detriment to society to an asset to society, and where they may not have a relationship with Christ to a point where they do have a relationship with Christ.
Something else that I've gotten since I've been here, I've gotten closer to God myself, so is my wife. Everything's for a reason, you know, from financial reasons, you know, it's what brings people out here.
The mission relies solely on community donations and volunteer work to help the families in need.
You know, it is hard to know that, you know, they're here and they couldn't make it on their own. And I always reassure that's why we are here, is to help them to make that step and to get back on their feet. That's why I chose to come here.
There are currently 6 units at the shelter with plans for expansion. So as a fundraiser on May 7th, Pastor Dave is going to carry a full cross on foot from Menominee all the way to their sister church in Kingsford, nearly 70 miles, in hopes of raising $100,000, all for the shelter. In Menominee, Abby Miller, TV6 News.